how to tell stats. In English, we are able to determine the stats based on the meaning. In Arabic, however, stats is determined by a marker or sign at the end of the word. As you know, there are three statuses in Arabic. There are, however, more than three status markers or signs. In other words, there are more than three ways that the stats of a word can show. This is because each stats can show in different ways depending on the number and the gender of the word. It is important to keep in mind that whenever you are trying to figure out the stats of an SM, you must look at the ending of the word. There are two types of endings we will see: ending sounds, vowel chain at the end, and ending combinations, letters added to the end of a word. The number gender variations are singular, pair, masculine, plural, and feminine plural. Take a look at the charts below. Notice how each stats looks different depending on the number and the gender of this word. The word Muslim is the base. Anything beyond the last letter, in this case the meme, whether it is a haraka or letters, is part of the stats marker. Memorize these charts. Rafa, singular, pair, plural. Muslimun, muslimani, muslimuna. Nasab, musliman, muslimaini, muslimina. Jar, muslimin, muslimaini, muslimina. Rafa, muslimatun, singular, feminine, pair, feminine. Pair, feminine, muslimatani, muslimatun, plural, feminine. نصب مسلمة مسلمتين مسلمات جار مسلمة مسلمتين مسلمات. Note that the tanween fatha must sit on either an alif or a ta or a hamza. That's why the alif is added to the word musliman when it is in the nasab stats. Let us now take a closer look at each number or gender combination. Singular. The word Muslim is the base and the stats marker is the haraka that sits on the last letter. This type of stats marker is called an ending sound. Stats ending sound. Rafa, nasab, jar. Muslimun, musliman, muslimin. To make a singular word feminine, just add a golta to the end of the word. This makes the base for the feminine muslimatun. The stats marker is the haraka. Muslimatan, muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin. Rafa, nasab, jar. Note that when adding a ta to any word, the letter before the ta gets a fatha. Peer. The base is Muslimun, and everything beyond that is the stats marker. Here, the fatha on the meme as well as on the alif noon make up the stats marker. We call this an ending combination because it is made up more than a single haraka. Stats ending combination. Rafa nasab jar muslimani muslimaini muslimaini. Notice that the nasab and jar forms are exactly the same. The way to distinguish between them is context. By the time we complete our study of fragments and sentences, we will easily be able to distinguish between the nasab and jar forms. When creating the pair form of the feminine, the base is muslimatun, and the ending combination is the alif noon zay that attached to the end. In script, however, nothing can attach to a golda, so it opens up and becomes a ta. Stats any combination. Rafa nasab jar muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini. Notice that the ta always takes a fatha. Plural. There are two variations of the plural, masculine and feminine. Take a look at the charts below. Masculine. In the plural masculine form, the stats is determined by an ending combination, just as it's in the pair form. The combination is made up of two letters that attach to the end of the word. Stats ending combination. Rafa nasab jar muslimuna muslimina muslimina. Notice the word Muslimun remains the same throughout. The ending combination acts as an add-on and does not change the makeup of the word. Notice that the last letter in the word, the meme, gets a dhamma in the rafa form and a kasra in the nasab and jar forms. Also notice that the nasab and jar forms are exactly the same. The way to distinguish between the nasab and jar forms is context. Feminine. Feminine. In the plural feminine form, the status is determined by an ending combination, just as it is in the pair and plural masculine forms. The combination is made up of two letters that attach to the end of the word. Stats ending combination. Rafa nasab jar muslimatun muslimatin muslimatin. Note that the meme gets a fatha in all these forms. Also notice that the nasab and jar forms are exactly the same. The way to distinguish between them is context. Know that you're familiar with all of the stats markers. You should be able to determine the stats of a word in Arabic. It is important to note that when determining stats, you should always look for ending combinations before you look for ending sounds. Furthermore, notice that there is no real difference in ending sounds or combinations for singular, masculine, or feminine, and pair masculine or feminine. Therefore, the Muslim chart can be further simplified as follows. Rafa nasab jar Muslimun muslimani muslimuna muslimatun. Nasab musliman muslimaini muslimina muslimatin. Jar muslimin muslimaini muslimina muslimatin. Drill second is the word Muslim. Rafa nasab jar musliman muslimuna muslimaini muslimatun muslimani muslimatin muslimin muslimataini muslimatun muslimina muslimatin muslimatani muslimun. Drill third is the word Muslim. Rafa nasab jar. How would you write the word in Arabic? A Muslim woman traveler. Rafa nasab jar. The religion of a Muslim is Islam. I met a Muslim woman. The religion of Muslims is Islam. Two Muslims traveled. Muslims traveled. I met a Muslim. The religion of two Muslims is Islam. I met Muslims. The house of Muslims, Muslim woman is clean. Thank you.